welcome to this tutorial. This tutorial is about how to customize CLO buttons with UV maps. Here you can see that we have several buttons applied. So this is just a default button, and you can see all those naming conventions of those buttons here in the property editor. We can now easily open up our library and we will find UV maps at hardware and trims, buttons, button UV maps, and over here you can see all the different files, which are PSD files. You can now copy paste the file path and insert it into your browser window, and here you have all those PSD files. Just open the first PSD file according to the button that you've opened, and now you can see the template. This template represents the whole surface and volume as a flat image. All the placements of the logos will appear according to the descriptions and white fine outlines of the button. We can now hide several layers of this template and start customizing. You can add logos, prints, special surfaces, or you can brush on top of the template. Of course, it's possible to add a whole new background texture. In this example, I am using a marble structure and put it in a separate layer. This is just a simple JPEG file. It is also possible to add brush effects or colorize just single parts of the button. You can now save your file as a JPEG file. To have a more realistic look with heights and depths, you can create a normal map. Go to Filter, 3D, Generate Normal Map. You can change the intensity of the normal map with the blur slider. If you're fine with the outcome, you just click on OK, and you can save the map as a JPEG file. Let's go back to CLO. We can add the texture image that we just created over here in the texture window, and the texture appears here. I'm zooming in so you can see all those new letters and the brush effects that we added. I can now add the normal map. And it's possible to change its intensity. You can also see that the texture is applied to the thread, so you can go to Thread tab, deactivate Use Same Material as Button, and delete the textures. I will now recolorize the threads with a solid color. And in the button tab, I am able to change the material type, for example, to plastic, to have it a bit more shiny. It's possible to change the reflection intensity here or leave it as it is. Additionally, you are able to change the UV position. For example, the angle. If I'm changing it to 5, you can see what happens to the texture is basically changing the position along the U and the V. I'm going to do Ctrl Z to go back to the original position.
Let's have a look at the details of the button. I'm going to rotate that button, and you can see that we're having the branding also on the back side. And as you can see, we can also see the branding inside of the holes.